What's up, guys? Coach Carroll here with Sports Banner 38, and today I want to touch on a college football playoff scenario, and that scenario is what if Alabama was to lose to Georgia in the SEC championship, or lose any game for that matter, but Georgia is the best chance for them to lose. And that's not overlooking Auburn. Auburn's always a rivalry, but Auburn's got to go to Alabama this year. So I really don't see them beating Alabama again based on what I've seen Auburn do so far. But hey, nothing would surprise me. Okay, having said that, if Alabama loses, and I've already heard several analysts say that they are in with one loss no matter what. And my scenario is if they have one loss. So saying they just lose one game, whether at Auburn or Georgia or what have you, um, let's say they beat Auburn and let's say they lose to Georgia, okay? Because a one-loss Georgia SEC champion that just beat Alabama is getting into the playoffs. I don't believe you can leave Alabama or leave Georgia out in that scenario. And we're going to go ahead and assume that Clemson and Notre Dame both run the table, so they're both undefeated. They're going nowhere. So that's going to leave that number 4 spot where, let's say Oklahoma runs the table, beats West Virginia 2 weeks in a row, and is Big 12 champions with one loss. Okay, so now you have one more scenario. One more thing. Michigan runs the table and they're Big Ten champions with one loss to Notre Dame. So now what do we got? We got number 1 is going to be Clemson more than likely. Number 2 will probably be Notre Dame. Number 3 will be Georgia. Number 4, this is where it gets a little tricky. You have a one-loss Alabama, who didn't win the SEC championship, but they keep saying that the conference titles doesn't mean anything. You have a one-loss Michigan who lost to the number 2 team in Notre Dame, so they got a good loss. It was a close game, but they changed quarterback, or Notre Dame's changed quarterback since and are supposed to be better. So I guess that would count in Michigan's favor in a way. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Then you'd have the one-loss Oklahoma Big 12 champion who also fought their way through. So you'll look at the losses, and this is what I don't like about the college football playoff, okay? Alabama is better than Oklahoma. Alabama is better than Michigan. They're probably better than Notre Dame, and if they're not better than Clemson, they're right there with them. Most people would say they're better. I think they're pretty even in my opinion. But the best team does not always make the playoffs, does not always win the championship, and I feel like when you got a committee and you got some guys picking teams to be in that Final Four, they are omitting the one thing that I just can't accept, which is to earn your way there. I don't want your opinion that this team's better than that team that you should get in. I think a conference title should matter some. If you got one loss, and because Michigan played a tougher schedule than Alabama, like it or not, they did. I actually wish I had the exact schedule rank down. And a matter of fact, I'm actually going to pull it up right now. Alright, just give me a second here, guys. If I'd have thought about this, I would have had this up already. But strength of schedule for college football. Strength of schedule, college football. There we go. Okay, let's see. And I got rankings right here. So, see what we got. Alright, it's not cooperating. Okay, college football playoff ranking. Okay, it should come up this time. I keep getting this same article. Sorry, guys. Alright. Alright, anyway, guys, what I'm talking about is... Alright, here we go. LSU has the top strength of schedule. Finally got it. Sorry it took so long. Alright. Well, it's got Alabama at 5 and Michigan at 6, so maybe I'm a little off base. They got the same rating, actually, 9.8, 9.8. They would both have one loss. Michigan would have the conference title. Now, I believe Michigan would be a little more deserving of getting into the college football playoff, but Alabama's the better team. But it's like I said, there should be an element of earning your way in, and I like a clear criteria how to get into the playoffs. Like win your conference title, for example. Have a few at-large teams on the back end, but winning conference titles should be one of the things that they consider. Now, if you're a two-loss conference champion, and when all things are equal, the team with the conference title should get in my opinion. Um, and I know people say, well, the SEC is a lot stronger than the Big Ten. Is it? I don't know if that's true or not. And hell, my team plays in the SEC. But I don't believe that the SEC is that far ahead of the Big Ten, if they are ahead. This year, I think the Big Ten and the SEC are pretty close if you go right down the line. Georgia and Alabama, I believe, probably beat. I don't know if Georgia could beat Michigan. Okay, not this year. Next year, I feel like Georgia's going to be really, really good. But this year, I feel like they're a little young and they need another year of development. But Alabama's the only team I would say that could really beat anybody in the Big Ten. But it's not about who you can. It shouldn't just be about who people think you can beat or if you can beat these teams. Michigan's probably got the best defense in the country. I believe if they play Alabama, they give them a great game. Now, I'd favor Alabama. I'm not gonna lie. That's for sure. But you got an element of earning to get in. Like I said, the best team in every sports league out there does not always get in, does not always win. So you shouldn't have a committee out there picking teams. Oh, well, their quarterback wasn't playing, yada, yada, yada. Those kinds of things shouldn't matter. If you lost, you lost. It should count against you. It should be a next man up mentality, whether you got the guys to do it or not. And that's just the way it goes. In hindsight, I don't believe Alabama's going to lose, so I don't think we're going to have this scenario. But if we do, I know the committee's going to put Alabama in over Michigan, which I think is crap. And if you're a Michigan fan, you should be upset. Harbaugh has finally got him a quarterback, and this is the result. I felt like he could do a good job at Michigan. All right, guys, this video's run over a little long. I should have had that college ranking pulled up sooner. It probably would have been a little more better flow and went by smoothly. But it is what it is, guys. You got to kind of adapt and move on. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. If Alabama loses to Georgia, do you feel like they should still get in? Do you think Michigan earned it? Or, am I wrong? Am I talking out of my butt? I mean, hey, tell me. Let me know. It's all good. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please like and share and comment. Let me know. Like I said, let me know what you think. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. I want to get some good discussion going on. I don't want this just to be a news channel. I want to actually get some discussing going on. I want to get some live streams with live discussions. That is the goal of this channel. I don't want it just to be making videos and watch and yada yada. I want some college football, college basketball interaction, basically any sport interaction going on. I want to know what you guys think. I want to do live streams while we're watching a game, different things like that. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. And this is Coach Carroll with Sports Banner 38, and I am out.